Good day, my dear students. This is the first lesson. It's the introduction to business law. I'm a lecturer at the Rotterdam Business School, and the course is a first year course. Just to get your focus on business law, it's my honor to present you a newspaper I really admire, and I think for business people it's very important to follow the news in qualified newspapers. So let me give you some examples of issues which are discussed in a quality newspaper. And I don't think it's typically a Dutch quality newspaper, but you can find it in all the quality newspapers everywhere in the world. For example, on the front page, Prime Minister or the President candidate for the presidency of the United States, Mr. Obama. Around the elections in the United States, there's a lot of legislation, and the decisions of the President of an important country like the United States will also influence business life worldwide, not only in the United States but worldwide. A second thing is, because of the oil crisis, which is also affecting business life, one of the biggest car manufacturing industries in the world, General Motors, they have to close down 4 plants because the big cars are not very attractive anymore, because they use a lot of fuel and the price of fuel is going up. Another issue, because the world is involved in a lot of financial scandals, is on the 3rd page of the economic part of this newspaper. It's about corporate governance. In Holland there is a special commission under the former CEO of Unilever, Mr. Maurice de Waxblad, and they are discussing what role all the different stakeholders in the company have to play, and it all has a legal connotation. You can find it in the codification. And there are many other issues. For example, the public transport is on strike right now, so you have to figure out what are exactly the rules around labor propositions, labor codifications, labor conditions, and the right to go on strike. Concerning the elections in the USA, businesses cannot act without the support of the government, and it's also the other way around. Governments cannot do anything without the support of companies. So the outcome of the elections of the USA will affect the world. The second issues are important political issues. Far, the oil is there, China is there, Sudan is there, Afghanistan. I don't need to give comment on the situation in Afghanistan and Iraq. The Palestinian question is not solved. In Holland, embryo selection is a big issue, because now it's possible to study the DNA of an embryo. It means that when parents, future parents, don't decide to have this embryo scan and a child is born with a lot of defects, the society will blame those parents. So this is also a very ethical issue. Because of the oil crisis, business life will have a lot of problems. So one of the industries, big automotive industry worldwide, GM, has to redevelop.